He's not on. Is there a switch?
We're live here.
Check.
Team South Dakota versus Sioux City Metros here.
There we go.
We're live from Sioux Falls. South rink here. Chase Mann takes the face off, pushes that one forward, kicks it up. But South Dakota takes over in their end, and they punch it outside to center. This is the first official game of the season for the Sioux City Metros. It's a preseason game, but this is the first time they've all banded together this year. Shot deflected in the corner by Mann. That one's going to stay down deep. Or a little bit of a forecheck by the Sioux City Metros there. They're trying to play it safe on the forecheck, it looks like. The puck clearly came out and was kicked back in. No call. Team South Dakota takes over there. Bring it in with a little drop pass there. Chase Mann bumps his guy, tips it along, looking for Barner, but he's ready to change, so they're going to go all the way down and regroup as Sioux City changes. Out comes Team South Dakota with an errant pass. Caught in the middle there. Nice overlap. As they enter the zone, high in the slot there, they get one to net. That's blocked aside there. Played along here by Landon Toft. He takes it up the left wing side there, opens up, and then backhands one deep in the corner so he can go get it himself. Doesn't retrieve that one. Taken away by Team South Dakota.
You hear out of both sides, Brett?
No, never.
Yeah, I don't either.
Of course you can't, because we're only out of one side there. We're mono, unless we get a dual splitter. Shot wide by Team South Dakota there. And then a big hit put on there by Colton Kane. He's going to the penalty box. The kid didn't even have the puck, wasn't even in a position to protect himself, so he'll be lucky to not get thrown out for that one.
Maybe just getting a little excited here early on.
Holy cow. No reason for that. He's going to take a roughing call there.
It sounds so funny.
2 minutes.
No.
Just leave it in.
Yeah.
That's how it sounds.
No, it's not how it sounded last year.
Yeah, exactly.
No. With both ears.
We never got it in both ears on this thing. That was the old system. Switch to this soundboard.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Woodbury and Andre. Looks like they're going to be the penalty killers on the forward end of it there. Burge and Drake Anderson on the back end here, and Anderson punches that one deep. He's going to clear it all the way down, make him go 200 feet. Looks like a minute and a half left on the power play for Team South Dakota. Barner in on the forecheck, lifts a stick there. Team South Dakota able to get that one in the zone here. We'll see if they can establish. They drive hard to the net and throw one in the side of the cage there, so unable to pass the puck around.
Yeah, we are stopping a clock. I thought we were doing a running clock this weekend for preseason, but I guess not.
Maybe the second half. Looks like they're playing 2 26 or 27-minute halves.
Not something you hear in hockey very often, a half. First half, second half.
No, not very often. But we just got a
lot of.
Better put some water on it.
I think I'd go without, Brett. I'm just saying. That's
never had water cereal?
Sounds disgusting. No.
People yelling shoot. Andre, he gets lit up as he was not looking for the guy coming from behind. Familiar sight. He lost. So far, they've been in the pass across, missed everybody. Onto the D. Toft will take that one. His way to Kane. Kane punches it deep in the corner. Kane on the forecheck. He's going to drive his man.
This Team South Dakota, what it's comprised of.
So Team South Dakota is 05 birth years from the state of South Dakota. Everyone who plays in South Dakota League. You can't be signed up to play for a AAA Nebraska. And
so in
front, Andre starts the celebration as he saw it first. And that was just a rainbow shot from the point.
Yeah, I think the
Didn't break it today.
looks like we got a penalty coming up on Team South Dakota.
Delayed penalty call there. See who they're going to take.
Doesn't say offline anymore.
Power play here. Omby gives it back to Barner on the point. Cross ice play to Burge. Burge has room, can't get the shot away, so he dumps it backhand into the far side there. Looking for Colton Kane. Stick. Played back. So Johnson's going to be in the box for 2 minutes for holding here. Now we're 4-on-4. Barner gives it to Chase Mann, heads to the net. Mann with a center lane drive, and he scores! That's going to put Sioux City up 2-1.
How did he make that look easy, Brett? You know, I kind of like 4-on-4 hockey. There's a lot more space there. Sit there, it just seems to move a little better.
4-on-4 is terrific. That was great.
Hockey. Give us a shout out here on the comments, folks, if you guys are, if it's good now or not.
If it's not,
well, we're sorry. It's a metal
too
building.
A
lot of interference in here.
We got a good pass, cross ice here. Team South Dakota takes it in, 4-on-4. A lot of yelling going on from the bench. Never sure what that helps. The players absolutely don't listen to that. Barner with the puck. He's going to take this one behind the net. He takes a whack to the hands, circles the wagons, gets behind the net, comes out with it. He's got room up the right side, shoots one, far side there. Blocker down. Team South Dakota now at full strength. Looking for the cross ice play. They don't connect on that pass. It's going to go the length, but it's not an icing as it touches the goaltender. Drake Anderson's able to clear this one all the way up here with 42 seconds left in the penalty kill. Colton Kane sidesteps a guy, and he's got a man out front looking for Tyler Omby.
Wow, what a great setup.
Good defense here. They got a 2-on-1, and they bury it. Kane to Omby.
Wow. I don't know if that's any indication of what this season's going to be like. That was pretty sweet.
That's where I'm telling you it's not always good to shoot.
No, absolutely not.
Because Kane had a prime scoring opportunity 15 feet from the net, and he just threw that one over for the empty sider from Omby. 3-1 Sioux City.
Short-handed, no doubt.
Short-handed goal.
And that was all just because of Colton Kane's tenacity there to stay on that forecheck. Keep pestering those guys.
Puck sent the length of the ice. There's still 20 seconds left on the penalty kill for Sioux City. Colton Kane taking over this, drops it down to Omby, trying to get a short-handed cycle started in the corner. Omby still down there putting pressure on, trying to force them to make a pass sooner than they want to. A lot of mishandles here early in the season as these guys are just feeling each other out. Shot on net there, and that one gets through Keegan DeVries, but gets caught on the very last inch of his pad underneath.
If that puck was shot any harder, I don't think he would have gotten down on it.
It was the snow that stopped that one. People call some of those a shoestring save. We call them a horseshoe save because that was lucky. Lynch mob over there on the side, and he's able to duck under a big hit from number 18. Barner comes up and steals that one. Plays it along to Lynch. Lynch over to Burge, and Burge just gives it to the other team. He's being very generous today, offering pucks up to the white team.
Yeah, if he just would have thrown it in just a little bit harder, I think it was down below the goal line.
Well, it is varsity hockey, so you want everything done hard. You don't want too many soft passes unless you're getting down deep in the zone there. Nice, hard, crisp plays here. Big shot coming by Carter Johnson. Blocked aside by the stick there, and Johnson's not going to take off. He's going to let number 4 beat him to the puck. Burge decides to win the race. Gets it out on the wall there to Lynch. Lynch punches it over to Barner. Barner's going to swat at it, kick it along. Get nothing out of that one, so it comes all the way back again. A Sioux City team that used to just play a physical brand of hockey and just run guys into the ground, you know, with speed and size and big hits, has changed their tune. Looks like they're avoiding a lot of contact hits early in this. Maybe they're still trying to feel out that aspect of their game. But
first game jitters, first period jitters, maybe. I don't know.
I saw Colton Kane throw a hit, and that was about it.
Seems better. Janelle Woodbury says much better. Betsy, hello. Jen Green, good now. All right.
Well, the only difference between when it was bad and when it was good is I'm drinking coffee now, so maybe that's the answer.
What were you drinking before?
We're not going over that. It's too early.
All right.
But pretty much I've heard you can drink anything before noon as long as it has orange juice with it.
Oh, okay. Well,
And,
great.
yeah.
That's a mimosa, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It doesn't matter if it's beer or liquor or champagne. As
Why
long as it
not?
has orange juice, it's a morning refresher. Oh, stolen away from Hesse as number 11 comes in. Oh, and he buries it. Walks right down Main Street and shows DeVries where the back of the net is. Holy cow, Team South Dakota capitalizing on the giveaway from Hesse.
Good poke check there by for South Dakota just to pop that loose, and defense was out of position then at that point.
Just a brain fart because you never – and that play right there is always on the D partner, not the guy with the puck. The guy with the puck's trying to get a play off, but his D partner should always be behind him, so the last guy never has the puck. So when your D partner's the last man back, that's what we call the hinge play. Then you're moving back towards him or back behind him as he moves up. Just in case that happens. And getting buried here on the side is Landon Toff. He's taking a rough ride for about the third time today. All 130 pounds of Toff there. Gets back up and gets on the attack here. He's got a great motor on him is what they call it. He just goes and goes and goes. So happy to see Toff back after his injuries last season.
What if he's broken any furniture lately?
I don't know. Maybe he had a job this summer and saved up enough that he can break more people's couches and
exactly.
Just have enough to pay for it all. That's his nickname, Couch Breaker. Some guys are heartbreakers. In good position down low.
Oh, boy. I don't know, was that puck in or not?
Oh, the puck never made it across the line.
Did not, huh? Good puck movement there between Johnson and Omby.
Even though the goal net came off and the goalie was laying down, he was able to block that shot. Well, we'll see how the next period goes with if they switch ends
Johnson's
here.
Looking for
Johnson with the shot.
Oh, my.
And again,
we'll take that.
The shot is what you don't take at that moment in time because Carter Johnson would have been stone cold saved on that, but he passed it across for the easy goal.
Yeah, not with a guy wide open. You don't take that shot.
That's a beautiful play by the Metros there. Carter Johnson with a good heads-up play there to get it across left side.
Oh, who was it? Was it Kane in the corner that seen Carter come and sneaking back door there? Kane might have got an excessive celebration.
I don't know why you'd excessively celebrate in a preseason game at all.
I was kidding. I don't know what he got called for. He's in the box, though.
Well, that's his second time today, so maybe that's his new home for the afternoon. He's getting a talking to from the coaching staff. He said, Colton, be good, darn it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what it was. But Colton coming off a couple years of AAA, AAA game moves a little bit quicker and a little bit harder hitting, you know. So
CJ with the dump in there. Gets it into the corner where Barner's going to take this one. He's going to check a guy there on an offensive check and loses the puck. He's going to come back and put some pressure on, see if he can gain it back. Comes back and steals the puck back from the guy. Gives it over to Carter Johnson. Up the middle to Chase Mann. He's got space, but he loses control of it there. Mann regathers on a good play in the middle of the ice there. Barner's got this one. He's going to play it back to his D and reset this thing as they're killing a penalty. So Barner was just saying, hey, do I take this in or do I just waste some more time? He's going to play cat and mouse here. Puts it back to his D to try and kill this power play for Team South Dakota. Barner with the puck again with a sweet pass to number 3 for Team South Dakota. Wrong color there, bud.
Yeah.
So you get into that mindset of playing cat and mouse, and then all of a sudden your brain's not engaged in the offensive end of the game, and that was a giveaway. So Chase Mann's going to come take this one. He's got space. He's got a 2-on-2, but he's got no legs behind him as his teammate was exhausted. Chase Mann trying for the slip through, and a great defensive play by number 13 from Team South Dakota to keep him from going anywhere.
How is that not called as an interference, Brett?
Well, it's not called as an interference.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Because it was great defense. The guy had the puck. You can't interfere a guy with the puck.
Correct. But the puck got by him, and he was impeded to get around him.
The only thing,
2 guys on him.
The only thing the refs say in that position is those defensemen haven't changed their positioning. They're still going backwards in the same lane that they were in previously.
Okay.
They just
well,
happen
if that's
to
the
be
case,
blocking
then,
you.
yeah, I would agree with that. But
if Chase Mann jumps to the left or the right to go around him and then they change their positioning, then it would be interference. Yeah, it's a tough call, but Chase was holding the guy's stick too. So
that clarification brought to you by Bob Batchelor.
Whoa, Bobby Batchelor. We have the Batchelor pad in our back pockets at all times.
Batchelor pad.
He is the master of all things refereeing and just a good all-around dude.
Wow.
Shot on net there as Team South Dakota lets up. And
well,
Brendan
they had high
Lynch
stick. They couldn't touch it. So,
comes all the way in.
But they kind of just let up and allowed
Well, the puck was 15 feet from the circle it was going to be faced off if they called the high stick.
I would go ahead and touch it at that point.
I'm thinking that would have been a good idea. 4-2 is the goal score here. Sioux City Metro's on top. Put back into Ownby. Ownby and Lynch out there on the forecheck. They're still shorthanded for 9 more seconds. Lynch takes a big hit from Team South Dakota as Ownby steals it. Ownby with trying the slip-through Russian move when he didn't need to. He had the shot, and he was trying for one last fancy move at the end there. We had a stupid penalty down low as Colton King took a hit from somebody.
Ownby.
Number 19.
It was Ownby. He was kind of giving him the business back there. Don't think he liked it. Fancy little move that he put on and gave him a little something extra.
Ownby's giving the refs a little piece of his mind. Got to be careful with that when you're wearing the letter on your jersey. You're part of the leadership group. You want to make sure all your words are carefully designed to create the response from the reffing crew that you want.
Set good examples.
And not just bad call, ref.
Yeah.
You missed that one.
You need an explanation beyond that, other than bad call, I guess.
Landon Toff in the circle wins that one to the left side there to Johnson, and Johnson gives away to Hesse to Johnson. Johnson with a shot, and he rips one high off the goaltender up into the netting. We've got a shot from the point by Hesse straight on. And a good save there by the goaltender, but then he releases it on the big hit. And a shot and a score from Carter Johnson. He jumps into the boards and knocks himself down. I hope you got that on camera. Hope your grandchildren enjoy that one, Carter. That was a beauty, the celebration.
Well, I think the celebration, Brett, comes beyond.
It's on record forever.
Just that's first varsity goal for him. So I think that was maybe the celebration. Well,
that's terrific. We're glad to see him getting on the board then for his first varsity goal, and a heck of a celebration to boot.
Well,
gave a little thumbs up to the crowd and was listening for the feedback, and then jumped into the boards like Ovechkin, and then he fell to the ice like Nancy Kerrigan after a swift shot to the kneecap. Shot from Carter Johnson again. He's looking for goal number 2 from the point back here. Keep him flying, bud. The ref told him to slow that shot down. He might hurt someone. That was a whistler. Face off down in the corner. Colin Andre on the hunt. Back to Carter Johnson. He gloves it down, throws it ahead. It's going to be a hand pass. It's from his old baseball days there on the north side.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wish there was still some baseball days.
That was a little shortstop shuffle play there. A little quick pass, and can't do that in hockey, so we're going to have a face-off here. Colton Kane back out of the box. Fresh legs. See 4 checks on that one. Landon Toff coming across looking for the big hit. Kane puts it around the defender, goes to work in the corner. Kane with a fake stop, then he does stop. He works it back. He's got 2 guys on him. He gives way to Toft. Toft has it. He's circling with a shot on net. He's got Kane in front. Oh, they can't handle the rebound there. Nice play by the players in green. Team South Dakota with wheels just coming all the way down, but a good stick play there at the end for Burge. He lifts the player's stick, denies the shot on net. Played across. Barner tips it over here to Toft to go to work in the corner. Toft bounces it off the boards for Barner. Barner's got guys in front. He's looking on the overlap. He tries the reverse play and gets caught up in some skates. He's going to send that one in for the tag up. They tag up. Barner's going to go forecheck again. He's going to the right side here to put pressure on. They're able to force. Looked like Team South Dakota had to pass out a little before they wanted. A nice little back play by Burge there. He's going to give that one to Johnson. Back to Burge and off the wall. They're looking for Chase Mann on the overlap. Mann gets one, and he takes his guy to the ice. It's his 17th birthday yesterday, so
happy
birthday to him.
Chaser Mann. I don't know if that the guy he hit knows when his birthday is.
Not yet. Maybe after lunch he will.
That was a big hit, right?
Going to need to refuel. Those are nice hits when you have the offensive check, when you're coming at a guy and he's expecting to hit you, but you hit him a half a second before that.
Is that called the Stone Cold Stunner?
This is Stone Cold something for sure. Pass up ice, but you see, this is what I was talking about earlier. That pass from George Johnson was just way too slow. They got to just rip these passes up ice or they're going to get picked off in the season. This is a U16 team they're playing here. So they're not up to the caliber that the Metros are at. But they are nonetheless highly skilled for their age group, and they need work on their game just like the Metros need work on their game preseason to get tuned up for the regular games ahead. Burge with the turn here. Nice little turn and giveaway there. Pass down ice to Andre. He chips that one ahead, finds Woodbury. Woodbury doesn't control, then back to the D. They go D to D. Forecheck by Manel. Pass across by Team South Dakota. Team South Dakota still seems a little nervous, but they're getting on their horse every time they lose the puck, and they're getting back in the zone and creating a lot of disruption in the zone. You see, even though they made a bad pass, they've got all 5 guys in the zone here against 2 Metros. So they're using their skates, and they're doing a great job of that. Metros with a nice takeaway by Ownby there. Little kick save to himself. It's number 5. He goes around 2 players. He finds his guy wide. Number 18, he's on the hunt there. He just makes a bad pass at the end here, and Manel and Toff both overskate the play. Burge comes up and cleans it up. Tries to help out. Ownby's going to rim this one around to Toff. Toff finds that one in his skates. Colton Kane looking to put pressure on. Does a nice body lean on the guy to steal the puck. Still has control. Gives it to Tyler Ownby. Ownby looking backdoor for Toft, and that one's just blocked aside by a nice left pad save by the goaltender.
And Toft missed that by about 6 inches.
Well, that was telegraphed by Ownby, so everyone knew he was going backdoor. He probably could have stuttered and just shot that one. 5-2, Sioux City Metros. 4:36 left in the first here, but this will be the first half. We'll have a quick break, and we'll have a 26 or 27-minute second half. Anderson gets thrown down to his keister, and then that one's going the length of the ice for an icing. Going to bring that back. And Anderson has a few words for his shorter compadre that let him have it. He said, "You're just mad because I knocked you over." I love how you can hear it from up here. It's terrific.
Well, I don't know if Toff could have timed that any better.
Look at that nice play to behind the net and then out. They're using the whole width of the offensive zone here. Played off Kane's body in front, down to Tyler Ownby. Ownby with it, trying to go around the guy. They'll learn as the season goes on to use their points a little more efficiently. Pass across as Team South Dakota's looking to regroup. They do so. Nice little drop pass by them. But good pressure by the Sioux City Metros here to take pucks away. Drake Anderson with it in the corner. That's Drake Anderson looking for a big cross-ice pass. He decides to skate it all the way up. Does a little drop play there to Hesse. Hesse's the last guy back. This is where you want to make the pass, but you saw Drake Anderson drop in behind him in case he lost the puck. That was good defensive awareness by Anderson. On the hunt is Colton Kane. He's got a guy in a headlock, takes a punch to the face, and then we'll see what happens as number 8 gives him a little left-hand shiver.
He might be taking them both.
I think they're going to take both because Colton Kane had the reverse headlock on him there for a half a second. And the referee saw that.
You know, it's tough to tell a kid come out here and don't play with that passion that you've got, that competitive drive that Colton Kane has. It's tough to dial that down, I would think, as a competitor, don't you think?
Yeah, you don't ever want to dial that down.
No, that's what I'm saying. But in the box 3 times in the first half of this game is not what you want to see either.
Well, you don't want to see penalties, but you don't want to dial down the competitive spirit, so you just want to clean it up a little bit. Just be competitive within the rules scope of the game. And there's a nice play to the net. We're still 5-on-5 as they were coincidentals. One was a hold and one was a rough, but they were at the same time for the same involved. Oh! I think we're going to have a penalty on Johnson here as he hooked somebody and then gave him a little whoopty like he was going to kick his feet out or something.
Well,
and
he had a heck of a shift going right there, too. A lot of good pressure. And
going to give him the hold.
Maybe, was it a hold, or I thought they got it maybe on a hook, but either way.
He called him for the hold on it, so.
That's 2 holding calls. You're going to have to figure out how to quit holding.
Well, he just missed homecoming, so he didn't get the slow dances. So.
That's true.
He's just looking for a partner out there.
I don't think he would have went anyway, but.
Play off the boards here. Barner dumps that one in with a big ripper, and that one goes behind the net with 3 minutes left in the first here. Sioux City up 5-2, and that one is put up into the netting. We'll have a face-off in the offensive zone, shorthanded. So Sioux City with 4 guys on the ice, and the Team South Dakota with 5 guys on the ice. Anderson's going to creep in here to the top of the circle, hoping to keep pucks alive here in this face-off area. Barner's dropped back a little. Double eye-back set. Chase Mann goes, and he kicks his skate, but it's right over top of the puck, so that one's going to go the length of the ice, 200 feet, and I'm not sure why they called an icing when it's 5-on-4. Oh, because Team South Dakota has 5, right, Jeremiah? Is
correct.
That how it works?
That would be correct.
Jeez. Rules.
Rules.
That's what Colton Kane's saying. Rules.
Rules.
Jeez.
Rules. I don't like them.
All these rules going on here.
Carter Johnson with the Gordie Howe hat trick today, though. No, he doesn't have a fight, I guess.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
so let's keep it that way. Yeah.
I saw an old lady in a wheelchair down there looking to get frisky if he wants to fight somebody.
I was thinking it was a goal assist and a penalty, but it's a goal assist and a fight,
it's
right?
It's a fight,
yeah,
yes,
okay.
and we don't encourage that.
No, absolutely not. Boy.
Pass to Barner. He's got space. He's going to wait for his teammate. Comes down at the last second. Puts a guy into the boards and then can't get that shot off as he was shorthanded. He was looking for Chase Mann, but got tied up at the last second. Team South Dakota away with it. A nice little dance move there by number 11. He takes it deep in the corner, gets around Anderson, puts it out front. Chase Mann steals it away and sends it down the ice. 1 minute left in the power play for Team South Dakota.
You know, Brett, I don't know if anybody at home could notice that little stutter step that Barner put on, and it was so subtle, but it allowed him to open up, and that defenseman kind of bit and allowed him to come into the net.
Because the D was behind him, and then the D was going to catch up to him, right?
Right. And it was just a really nifty play by Barner to kind of open his feet up, just in a butterfly position, and just for a matter of
Crosby stutter step there.
Split second, but it got that defenseman to bite. So Sioux Falls with the goal here. Sioux Falls. Sorry, Team South Dakota.
We'll do all the talking, folks. You guys just watch the TV. We have no idea who scored there because we were talking, but
yeah, sorry about that.
Any of you at home viewing it probably do, if Jeremiah caught that.
I did, I think.
Number 9, Jay something. They didn't give us a program, so we don't have names for everybody today.
Number 9, that's Kai Barner. Oh,
and then number 5, oh my goodness, what a great play there by Toff to poke that one away at the last second. And that'll do it for the power play, of course. It looks like Colton Kane and his compadre over there have a few more minutes left in the box on their coincidentals, so they should be out at about the end of the period here. Pass up ice. Play's getting just a little ugly. People are just chipping along. Ownby's going to tap that one down deep into the corner as they go for a line change. 1 minute left in the period here. It's 5-3 Sioux City. Barner's going to go on the forecheck. He forces a pass. That's the whole purpose of the forecheck there, is to force them to make a play before they want to. Hopefully disrupting their offensive breakout. Back around to Hesse here, and Hesse keeps rims it back around. That was George Johnson, I guess. Problem with rimming it around here is that's what caused almost all of our goals against last year. The defense kept playing it backwards, and then we got scored on. So they need to find a way to make one pass and then up ice. Right here, one pass. This next pass needs to go up ice right there.
Good pass there by Hesse too, but Lynch unable to maintain control.
12 seconds left in this first half there. Chase Mann on the hunt as he wants one more attempt at the goal here with 7 seconds. He's going to get put in the back of the net. Little rough ride there. He gets another push at the end there. That's all the fun part of the game there, when you can get gritty in there, have a little fun there down by the goaltender. So 4.9 seconds left on the clock, and we'll take a quick break. Mann's going to get a penalty. I'm not sure how Mann got a penalty. He got thrown in the back of the net, unless he said something.
I think it was after the whistle was over and he stood back up. He kind of gave a little bit of cross-check or a little shove to the, I'm guessing maybe unsportsmanlike maybe.
We're going to have a face-off either way down here in the zone. Penalty against Sioux City. Chase Mann, 2 minutes for chirping. And South Dakota is going to pull that one to the boards and just let it run out here. So that's it for the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's 5-3. We're going to the box, or the benches, it looks like, and we're going to have a Zamboni. So feel free to spend 15 minutes spending time with your loved ones at home, and we'll be back.
Check, 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 check. Check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
It's not going to switch ears necessarily, it just switches channels.
Check, check. Check, check. Check, 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 check. Check.
Now you can hear.
You got it pulled up there on YouTube? Banana. Banana.
Not sure if anyone could see that, but we have plenty of downstream speed, but we have 0 uplink speed, so that's why it's cutting out here. It was terrific before this game started. Now we actually have 0 up, so I don't know how anything's getting out of here to you guys at home, but we'll keep after it, keep filming, and see if we can get a better connection. So if there's anybody out there listening right now, before the Zamboni's out, if you can tell us if you have audio or not, like maybe a thumbs up on the screen or something, that would be great. We made a little switch here on our headphones.
The old switcheroo.
The old switcherooski.
Hey.
Added a little trim, took a little bass out.
This
turned out really good, huh? With that grain pulling through. Looks good. Oh.
Tabs that you can put on those to like mark.
What's that? Tabs where? For what?
You go around the thing and then you play it. You got a little tab on the side.
You mean what's plugged in? Oh, we don't have to plug it in. We built it so that way this all stays together. None of this comes out. That was the whole point of doing that.
So nobody's watching anymore. That's okay. It's good for us. Seems like everything's working here today, so that's all we can ask for.
Only I found that amusing. How you been? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna learn how to do it too. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna.
Yeah.
I thought it was sitting funny earlier.
That's all.
I thought it was sitting funny earlier.
That's all thanks to Pawson and the unloading crew. They just beat this around. That was from one only trip. They broke all the wheels on one trip after state, and we sent it back after state one time. Gonna have to put new wheels on it.
Bastards. But yeah.
So we're back here for second period action. 26 minutes on the clock. The score is 5-3 Sioux City Metros. Some beautiful goals by the Metros here with some nice passing, finding the back door guys wide open. Owenby to take the draw. We're still shorthanded for a minute 56 as Chase Mann took that penalty right at the end of the period with about 4 seconds left there. That one's going to come out. Team South Dakota turns with it, gets it poke checked away. They battle for it at center ice there. Comes all the way back. Team South Dakota is going to take this one. Taps it around the first forechecker, trying to get around the second. Colton Kane putting a heck of pressure on there. He finds a guy in the middle, but Owenby wasn't ready. He just needed to reach his stick out and tap that one towards the net, and he was trying to catch it as a pass. Back out front there. Johnson with it, gives it to Burge. Burge has a lane, shot in front, hits a body, then Colton Kane gathers it in, goes forehand, backhand, goal. Good hand-eye coordination by Colton Kane and awareness to let that hit everybody and drop. While everyone was trying to figure out where it was, he was stick handling it right into the back of the net.
All short-handed too, Brett.
All short-handed.
Say that again.
Say that again.
Oh, I hear you both because you moved it again. Okay.
Oh.
So I wonder. We'll have to see if anybody says we got audio.
No, it works. I already checked it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fantastic.
Barner takes a face-off, blocks his guy away. Number 15 turns with it. He comes in the zone here, crisscrosses. Drake Anderson takes it from him. Punches it back up the boards, but put back in deep by Team South Dakota.
Well, good defensive play there by Anderson to get that puck out of the front.
Knocked away in front as Joshua Peterson from Sioux Falls goes back for this. Picked up by number 17, Cade Edwards. He's a Sioux Falls native as well. Edwards passes it along here, looking for a guy in the middle. Barner takes that one for Sioux City. Poked away by 15. Corey Perdames from Sioux Falls. And taking up the right side there is Carson Clark. Clark in the corner handles that one. Then Burge steals it from Clark, and it's Burge for Sioux City. Up the far side, gives it on to Tyler Omby, and Omby just can't handle that one right away, so it goes deep into the corner here. They're still shorthanded for another 13 seconds, so a great job by Sioux City's penalty kill, getting pucks all the way deep. Brought out by number 7, Andy Valland from Sioux Falls, and he puts that one on net. Easy save there as Drake Anderson turn. Anderson finds a lane here. He hits Barner. Man out of the box. He hits Toff. Toff's got that one in the skate. If he can throw something towards the net here, he's got a guy. He's got Barner back door. He can't find him. He waits for Omby. Omby with the slip-through move, but he runs out of room there. Shot from the point. Punch behind the net by Dre Burnt. Then poked along further by Team South Dakota. Played out to the side here where Burge is going to push it over to Barner. Barner takes this one, puts it on the net. That one's saved, but then punched out of the zone, and Drake Anderson gathers this one. He's going to chip it in and let everyone tag up. We are 5-on-5 here, 23 minutes left in the second. Nick Olson misses the puck there and gives it to Ownby. Ownby has a little space there on the side. It gets knocked away, and then down into the corner is Ashton Grease from Pierre. He pushes it out past Drake Anderson here, and it's Anderson to Burge. Burge gives away to Nick Lohr. Nick Lohr with the drop pass there to Dre Burnt from Pierre, and taken away by Burge. Played on further there to Ownby, and Ownby chips that one deep right corner. Knocked down by Team South Dakota. Played by Ashton Grease, straight up to Cade Hesse. Cade Hesse pushes it down below the goal line there, where Nick Olson's in a battle. And he pushes it up the boards here. On the near boards, 2 Sioux City Metros. Given pressure. Woodbury taps it back to his defenseman, George Johnson there. It's George Johnson in the near corner behind the net. Looks like he finds Hesse there. Hesse takes a couple strides and regroups as he doesn't have any space up that side. This is where you need to make the one pass, and then it needs to go up ice. What they're looking for here from Sioux City is players to get open, and these forwards were not getting open up ice. They're standing still or they're covered. So the defense have no option but to regroup over and over.
And I think the problem, I think you're right, Brett. That back and forth just allows Sioux Falls to push closer and closer, and then create the turnover, and then now they've got offensive zone. So
every time it happened last year, we saw it coming 2 passes before it came. Back in the zone there. And Sioux Falls has this one. Oh, they're going cross crease there, and they can't connect. So Max Barker punches that one up the left side, and he's going to go after it. Sidestep Manel. And then just a bad pass there by Team South Dakota. Was going for an icing, but they called it off here. Tristan Woodbury trying to cherry pick out there by the blue line, and the defense is able to keep that one in, and they almost put another puck in the back of the net here. Colin Andre. Oh, this is Max Barker. Max Barker tries to stick handle between 2 and then gets it taken away. Carter Johnson with the puck. He's trying to create some space for himself. Drop pass to Barker. Punched up the boards there to Dawson Worth. It's Worth for Team South Dakota. Just gives it back to Carter Johnson, who plays it to Hesse. Hesse with a board pass to Barner. That one he steps on and goes for a little tumble there. It's pretty slick when you step right on top of the puck. Well, number 5, Dawson Worth with a nice sidestep of the defense, but he had nobody with him to pass to over there, so it comes all the way back to center here. Where number 11, Jordan Curry from Sioux Falls, is going to take it by himself, and he shoots one wide. Kept in by 17, Cade Edwards. Lynch is able to punch that one out to center. They go D to D, looking for the center on the regroup. Can't connect there as Chase Mann's going to hunt this one down, trying to deflect a pass here.
So, Brett, is this the same team we play all 4 games this weekend?
Same team, yes, sir.
Oh, boy.
Barner's got a 2-on-1 developing here. He passes to Chase Mann. It's about an inch out of his reach. Mann doesn't extend his stick, keeps 2 hands on it, so he can't get a hold of that one, and away comes Sioux Falls. They get it stolen by Burge. Burge has it behind the goal line. He sweeps near side. Bounce pass off the wall. Looking for Lynch. Lynch didn't take off, so the referee says no ice. He could have got there. Anderson with the puck. That's Drake Anderson. Big turn. Big wheeling, dealing Anderson. Tries to sidestep 1, then 2. Falls down, but gets the pass away to Kane. Kane going right. Looking left, he's got a guy in the slot. He hits Barner here on the same wall. Over to the middle, looking Kane on the back door for the tip in. Just a little discombobulated there on that play. But good effort as Omby takes this one with a fake pass to the point. He stick handles a little bit too much.
Oh.
He's able to gather it back in.
Wow.
Anderson with the bomb, and he hits the pipe, ringing the bell there.
Yeah, it did.
Could hear that from 3 counties away. They're going to say that one bumped up and
Bumped out of play. We got a penalty. No, we got a penalty coming.
hit something.
Oh, my gosh.
They're going to say Team South Dakota touched it, and that's going to be Max Moore going to the box.
Tyler Ownby putting on a show there, Brett.
Max's older brother, Nate Moore, is playing out in Vegas for a team this season, junior hockey, a new team they just started in Vegas. Who wouldn't want to be there?
Went to Vegas last summer, and I tell you what, that is one good time.
Oh, my gosh, the Vegas Knights. Now they got the Vegas Raiders. They got junior hockey. They got NBA coming, I think.
Well, you can have the Raiders, but it would be fun to see a hockey game out there for sure. It's a
I
beautiful arena.
I heard the Raiders might be picking up Mahomes
That
in
is
10 years when his contract expires.
That is, well, 10 years, I guess.
He'll just be in his prime like Brady.
All right.
Big turn there with Ownby. Ownby out to the point. He's got Bourgeois over to Barner. Barner's got a lane. Is he going to shoot or is he going to fire? Oh, I thought he was going to fire it back door to Ownby again. Ownby with the play on the half boards. Gives it over here looking for Barner. Barner taps it towards the net. Deflected in the corner. Ownby's going to get this one again. Ownby up the half wall. Scissor play to Burge. Burge gets his stick knocked out of his hand. Not holding on very tight to that. Need to work on that grip strength. Get one of those little squeeze toys, buddy. Played back, Ownby, Burge, Barner, Kane. Everyone overskates it, and Team South Dakota takes it for a second. And then Chase Mann comes back there and shows them all how to play varsity hockey. Settles things down behind the net, gives it to Burge. They're going to start this one out deep behind the net. They got one guy in. They got a spread play up here. 2 cross-ice passes. Created a little lane. And they've got zone time here. They got possession. Chase Mann to the net. Almost tapped out of midair as Tyler Ownby gets that one right into the glove of the goaltender. 6-3 is the score.
Oh, what good patience.
17:55 on the
good
clock.
patience by that goaltender to snag that out of the air. But, you know, that 2 cross-ice pass, I mean, I don't know if that was an intentional play, but it really opened up.
Well, I'm telling you, that's the play that they need to use way more often this season is the double. You do the single cross-ice pass, and then you instantly fire it to the opposite side. And a one-touch play. That's going to create an odd man rush every time. Turning with it is number 12, Carson Clark from Team South Dakota, and he takes a little bit of a ride down to his keister as Carter Johnson comes away with it. Off to Drake Anderson. Anderson pushes it in the corner. Carter Johnson is F1. He's going in there to put the hit on. Force the play back the other direction. Landon Toft in there grinding now. That's Toft against the boards with Carter Johnson. They tap it out to B. Lynch. Lynch puts it to the point, but we're going to have a penalty on somebody. I'm assuming it's Green since Green team was touching it.
Yeah, I think it's on Toft.
Toft, what do you get a penalty for?
Hold, it looks like.
So we're officially referring to holding as missing homecoming. So he got a penalty for missing homecoming. Didn't get the slow dance, so he's holding on to somebody trying to feel the love in the corner. 4-on-4 action here as we each have a guy in the box. Now Team South Dakota is fresh out of the box. Number 4 is going to go to the bench, and his replacement jumps on. That's number 6, Nick Lohr. Carter Johnson with the puck down here, 4-on-4, and he's going to throw it the length of the ice. So, oh, they're killing a penalty now. Sorry.
Yep, we're back to 1 man short, but that was
no icing on that play. Let's see what Team South Dakota does here. They're going to go with a cross ice pass to get a zone entry, but they can't control the pass. So the hardest part is getting that first pass.
Wow.
Excuse me. Colton Kane is 3 inches away from his stick, and instead of picking up, he skates all the way to the bench. I'm not sure why hockey players do that, but it's not just Colton Kane. They all do it.
I think maybe he just didn't like his stick.
Take one more stride, and you can pick up your own stick, and maybe he's leaving it there to break up their power play. It's not a bad idea either.
No, use it as a decoy, huh?
Yeah, decoy stick. Breaking up their rim behind the net. Caught by Anderson. Anderson down deep. He's got pressure from Lohr. It's Lohr and that Dre Burnt, B-E-R-N-D-T, back there. He's number 9 for Team South Dakota. But this play comes out to Barner with a ripper. It's about a 70-mile-an-hour snapshot that just goes left of the net there, hits the glass.
Good look from the captain there, Ethan Burge, to see Barner.
It's Barner with the chip shot. He's going to chip it towards the net, looking for a little wobbler. See if he can confuse the defense. Slows him down a little bit. Away comes Team South Dakota. That's Max Evans, number 10, with the puck. Gives it cross ice, and that one's onto the net where a big save is made by our goaltender, DeVries. The Bears? No, DeVries.
Bear step, bear step, bear step, bull step, bull step, bull step, bear step, Cubs.
Tyler Ownby in the circle. Circle of life right there, and he wins the faceoff to Drake Anderson. F1, Colton Kane. Pressure.
He's got his stick back.
Great stick pressure. Lifts the stick, slides it over, looking for Ownby on the redirect, and stolen by Team South Dakota.
Sorry, folks. Got caught watching the game.
And that's why we're looking for a new cameraman. We're taking applications here today at the ice rink in Sioux Falls. If anyone wants to come up, second floor Stampede rink. We'll need your resume. Has to include humor and extreme focus. And you can't like hockey at all, because if you do, you'll end up watching the game and not moving the camera.
Extreme stupidity preferred.
Yeah, we need any sucker to get up here and do the camera.
Exactly.
And you have to be willing to bring snacks, too. You like snacks.
I've already failed, so.
Pass across. We're going D to D here. We hinge play it back to Burge. Burge has a guy behind him. That's what you want. You all see how Burge regrouped behind his D partner? So he's not the last guy with the puck. That's how you play defense there. That's a good play now. As he gives to Anderson, he'll swing in behind him here. They're just going D to D here until they confuse, because Team South Dakota is doing a neutral zone trap, and our forwards up here are not getting open. They're both standing with a defender next to them. First 40 left in the final stance here. Cross ice plays. Team South Dakota is playing it through the middle there, and Sioux City Metros just keep backing up. No pressure from the Metros whatsoever. They're just playing contain now. I don't know if they're tired or trying to lull them into something here. Chase Mann sidesteps a guy. Goes down in the corner. Ducks under a check. Still with possession. Gets tied up in his own 2 feet and falls down. Team South Dakota takes over with that one. They're coming cross ice here where Hesse's going to gather it in and go back to his D partner, George Johnson. Up the wing to Brendan Lynch. Gives it to Barner. Hits the back of his stick. They're both back on sides. Off for a brief second there. Up the ice comes number 8 with a shot towards the net. That's Gabe Cantor from Sioux Falls as well. Gabe Cantor down deep in the zone, putting pressure on. Burge is able to skate away with this one. That's what you like to see. Skate the puck out if you don't have a pass play. Burge comes up to Barner. Barner with the one-timer, doesn't get much on it, and I think they were calling a slash on that anyway.
I don't think Barner knew that was a delay there. Otherwise, he wouldn't probably thrown that up on net like he did. The referee was behind him. That's where you want to take advantage of that delayed offsides and skate her out a little bit. A lot of penalties in this game.
Another penalty there for slashing from Team South Dakota. We're going to see a little power play action here. We're going with Burge and Barner on D. Quarterback in this thing. Man, Ownby, and Kane up front. Kane hooks a guy to get loose. Then he takes a body check in the corner. Not sure how that's not interference, just random body checks on people. Great forecheck there by Team South Dakota, able to get that puck across the blue line. So probably the best thing we've seen all day here from Team South Dakota is their penalty kill unit. They're doing a great job here so far. Colton Kane up the right side, passes left, hits Ownby in the skate. Ownby with the WWE body slam on his guy. Gathers it back to Chase Mann. This is Chase Mann with the puck. Hits Burge. Burge has a habit of going behind the net every time here. Trying to draw the guy in. He draws the guy in. Barner's looking the other way. He doesn't see the pass there. Got to work on those fundamentals before the season starts with your head always facing the puck. Chase Mann slowly skating up the left side, trying to draw players to him. Still trying to draw guys in as he circles the wagons. Back out to the point to Burge. Burge goes cross ice here to Kane. Kane with a clap pass. Burge in front. Burge just chips one towards the net. Throws a little 9-iron shot towards him. Just a little softy, little pitch and catch. Trying to get that face off, get that second power play unit out here and get some work.
Perfect.
So just looking over the quick roster here from Team South Dakota, you've got 12 kids from Sioux Falls on this team. You got a couple from Pierre,
good stop
Aberdeen, Brookings, and Watertown, and one from Brandon, and one from Rapid City. Two from Rapid City, it looks like. So all over the state, but dominated by Sioux Falls here on the roster end of things. Turning with it is Anderson. He falls over his own stick there. Jumps back up and gives it to Carter Johnson. Oh, that was Hesse back down below the net who fell over. Sorry, Drake, for telling everyone you fell down. Ooh. Drake to the net, and a chip shot by Lynch as he tries the redirect, and that's a good play. Looks like the ref here saw some sword fighting from Anderson and the number 12 player, Carson Clark from Team South Dakota. He's going to give them both penalties. That'll keep it 5-on-5 action, it looks like. 2 slashing calls.
That's got to be penalty number 7 and 8, 8 and 9, something like that.
Boy, it's getting up there. I'm sure it's more than that because I've seen 4 people over there in the boxes at the same time.
It might be more.
Into the circle is Manel for the face-off. Manel loses it to Team South Dakota, and they skate right by everyone. Coming right up the middle, number 2 gives it to number 9, Dre Burnt. It's Burnt in the corner. He throws it around looking for the cycle, but nobody home on the right wing boards there. Kept in by the defenseman, number 19, Jack Sievert. I've always liked that how that Sievert skates. I've watched him at plenty of camps for Team South Dakota. He's got good edges back there on defense. He's an 04 birth year. He just took out Max Barker there. Number 2, Nick Olson, passes it cross ice, looking for help there, but broken up by Colin Andre for the moment. They gather in, skate left, try and slip through Carter Johnson. He does a kick save there. Doesn't want to get nutmegged. Andre with the turn. Andre takes a hook, and they lose possession here down low. It's Burt with a shot right into the hands of the goaltender, DeVries.
That's a good save. He literally shot it right into his glove, but it was
It's
still a good save.
always a terrific save when you never move and it lands in your glove.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's what we call good positioning, Coach. You had the right position and the right angle. You don't have to move. That's 90% of goaltending, actually. Being in the right spot. A lot of times they can't even see the puck coming at them, so they just have to be square to it and it hits them. Good pressure here by Sioux City. Down deep there is Colton Kane going to work. He steals the puck away. Looking for the cross-ice pass. Johnson doesn't want to get burnt. That's George Johnson, so he backs way up. Just contains, looking for help. Gets all the help he needs. Colton Kane circles, gets it back here, looking for Toft on the wing. It's Toft with the puck. Landon Toft skates up the boards. He's going to take some ice. Stick handles a little bit and then put into the stands by Tyler Ownby, and that one goes down by the Moms.
The Mom
Souvenir
squad.
for somebody today.
Oh, they threw it back.
Oh, that fish was not big enough, ladies and gentlemen.
The Hockey Mom squad down there.
They're in full effect with leg warmers and coffees, a.k.a. cups of beer. I don't really know what they have in there, but they have a lot of fun here at the rink. That's Chase Mann with a good turn. Good left turn, a couple overlaps, and Barner takes that one back to Chase Mann. Hits Mann in the skate. He can't gather it in, so out comes Team South Dakota. Back through the middle. Barner with a pass behind his own back and puts it back in deep. Down below the goal line. Looks like Burge, the defenseman, is going to be first to forecheck that one. So it's Burge in deep. Burge is going to be the last man back now as Carter Johnson takes control of this one. Carter Johnson chips it off the boards for Chase Mann. He's looking for a guy in the middle, decides to play it to himself through the legs, and he stumbles and falls. I think his skates might need sharpened. That's about his 13th fall of the day.
Yeah, he was tripped, but yeah, you're right.
I thought those were self-balancing skates, so evidently they're not. He didn't get the $2 upgrade to the self-balancing skates, so he takes a fall, and that's an offside play here, so we're going to have a face-off here. 6-3, Sioux City Metros. Just absolutely having a fun time here in Sioux Falls.
Did you bring your golf clubs?
No, I am not going to Great Shots.
I didn't realize that's where it was.
I refer to it as great, no offense, but great imitations.
Great imitations.
Because it is no Top Golf.
Well, no, I haven't been there though, so I don't have an opinion either way.
So Top Golf has little electronic holes, about 8 or so of them at different distances, and they register different units like a dartboard does, an electronic dartboard for the quadrants. And Top Golf has just colored mats out there that you shoot at, kind of like a driving range.
Still a good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's somewhere to go hit balls, and you don't have to go chase them down like the golf course. Go look for them in the weeds or anything. You just keep hitting. Put into the boards there is Barner, and Burge takes his. Burge with a little nifty head fake. Back to Barner. Barner with a backhand play towards the net, looking for the bounce off the goaltender. Team South Dakota just gets rubbed out by Barner there, but then he overskates the puck. Don't forget it's puck first, boys, here. His possession is the main thing you're looking for on that power play especially. No reason to take the body when you're on a power play. Back to Burge behind the net. They're going to waste about another 20 seconds here as they get a change of personnel here. A couple fresh legs off the bench. Burge gives it all the way up to Toft. Toft has plenty of room here. They got a 2-on-2 developing down low. Toft tries to pass through a skate. And a big shot from the net, glove down as Hesse just rips one from the left point there. .606 left on the clock in this period, and it's 6-3, ladies and gentlemen. It's been all Sioux City Metros with a handful of rushes and A couple of giveaways by Sioux City, allowing a couple goals there. Now it looks like they're just taking it easy. Drake Anderson with the puck behind the net. What are you filming, dude?
I got ahead of the play. Oh, good little
Nice
pass.
little nifty drop pass, and Carter Johnson buries it, and then he buries it twice, and he does a half celebration. He doesn't want to take a chance of falling this time.
No.
So that's what we call the half OV.
That was a nice little behind the back pass from Toft that opened that up.
That was an amazing pass. What a play. That's one for the record books there. It doesn't matter who you're playing or when you're playing. When you make nifty little plays like that, they feel great. He's going to be talking about that pass all day, and I don't blame him.
No. But what that allowed Carter to do was basically just take it straight to the net, uncovered.
Yeah, and the thing that makes that so wonderful is the fact that Carter scored on it, because if Carter doesn't score, everyone's talking about what pass.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't see that pass, but
it's kind of like in football when you fake out the cameraman and you start looking at the play that's not even there. That's it didn't fake me out though. No, I'm too good for that.
Nothing fakes you out. Picked up down there by Hesse. It's Cade Hesse coming up the near side here. Gives it to Andre. Andre hesitates for a second. Then he's able to chip it past the defense there. Andre in the corner looking for a guy out front. Woodbury going for the little backhand shot there and can't get much on it. So Team South Dakota takes over. They go cross ice here. Hesse with a nice kick save. Keeps it inside the blue line. Everything's still alive here. Onside play. Team South Dakota trying to find room up the middle. They can't, so they go up the boards. Anderson steals that pass away up the boards. Puts it back to the middle here. On the tape of Colin Andre. He's in all alone. What will he do? He'll shoot it right at the goalie's stick. And that's a save. And another shot in deep there. Put to the net. Hits the side of the net. Looked like that was Tyler Ownby hitting the net. He's going to do a drop pass and start the cycle. Drake Anderson with the rim release on the cycle. Comes up the half wall here. Puck protects nicely. Gives it to Cade Hesse. Hesse chips it in backhand of Toft. Toft picks up a roller there. Can't contain it on the boards. Gathered in by Monell. Monell to the middle slot there where Toft puts a little backhand to the net, and that's an easy save for the goaltender. A backhand from about a foot away. No room for that one to get by him. But a good time for a break here and get a line change. Team South Dakota with some fresh legs out there. 7-3, Sioux City Metros. Back to Burge. Bourgeois with the puck towards the net. Looking for Toff on the backside. They regroup. Up the wall here is Burnt. Burnt with the puck. He goes cross ice there. Tries to sidestep a guy, and Tyler Ownby puts a heavy shoulder into him. Ownby picks up this one. Slips through one guy. He's got a shot, and he throws that one upstairs, but it hits his shoulder. Toff goes into battle for this one as people are screaming for a penalty down there. I didn't see anything that required a whistle. Big bomb from Carter Johnson on the point. He looks at his stick. Maybe he forgot to put that stick in second gear.
Yeah. Don't be looking at that stick after a slapper.
Got to shift gears on that thing as the tape's about hanging from that thing. It needs a new tape job, and it's only about an hour old. Ownby puts the elbow into a guy down low there. They come back up ice. Barner breaks up the cross ice play and skates in all alone there by himself.
Coming offsides?
Well, he came in offsides because he made a move to himself and made a stutter step move and then pulled it across, but it was... It's technically not an offsides because he has possession the whole time, even if he's making a move. It doesn't have to be on his stick. But better safe than sorry there if you're a referee, not having coaches yell at you, so you stop the play for an offside and you don't have to worry about it. Chase Mann with the puck. Mann with a nifty move, and he shoots one inside there. Brendan Lynch gives it to Barner. Barner's got space there. He drop passes to Lynch. Back to Barner. Barner's got that puck. He puck protects, and he rimmed to Lynch. He thought he was going deep, but he went to the net. Cross-ice play. It's number 5. Dawson Worth with the puck there. Worth with the shot towards the net. Broken up by the goaltender, and then Hesse gets bodied in the corner. Mann and Hesse down deep there, battling for possession. George Johnson's going to come around this side, sweep it to Barner. He gets it knocked away there. So he's going to try the other side for Lynch. Lynch gets beat to the puck. He's running away from the puck. Coaches are usually teaching kids to go to the puck. So that's how that happens when the wingers take off up ice away from the puck play. That one's going to get out of the zone just enough where Barner can scoop this one up. Comes up the left side. It's Kai Barner with a stutter step, and he's waiting for help.
Oh.
Sauce play to George Johnson, and Johnson shoots that one about as hard as your grandma in her chair. Doesn't scare the goaltender or anybody.
Sick pass to Johnson. He's still battling in front of the net, though.
Yeah, that's our defenseman, George Johnson, down there. Oh, he takes a big knee and an undercut. Goes for a ride there. Johnson, he might put one in yet. It's Colin Andre.
No, I think they're going to wave it. Oh, he's calling it a goal.
Colin Andre, he's able to flip that one up. I think he's been practicing that one all week.
Arguably goaltender interference there, but George Johnson was battling hard. He knew he missed a really good opportunity, and he was staying with the play because he wanted it back. And good for him.
Or as he's known in Mexico, Jorge Johnson.
Jorge Johnson.
But I bet he wants that pass from Barner back, though. That was such a sweet sauce. If he could have one-teed that, like on a push play.
It was game over at that point.
That was money. That was the nail in the coffin there. But Andre, he needed a goal today to get back in the good graces of his parents. They were asking him when he was going to score again. Look at Burge just skating through everybody. Burge is just dancing down there.
He's a defenseman.
He didn't get to go to homecoming either, so he wants to show his dance moves off down in the corner. Takes a little rough ride from the goaltender there, and we're only going to have 1:23 left on the clock. It's 8-3, Sioux City Metros. It says the second up there. That's the second half. We played 2 26-minute halves. It allows these guys an early season game where they don't have to play a second period with the long line change. And obviously the long line change in the second period of any hockey game is what usually determines the outcome. Played D to D there. 1 minute left on the clock. 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. Anderson with the puck. Anderson looks up ice. Fakes right, fakes left again. He's faking everybody out. He even fakes Ownby out on the pass. But the goalie's going to keep this one alive as he wants to get something up ice on the offensive end. And here comes Team South Dakota. They've got a 3-on-3.
Good pass there.
They're going to get a shot off that shot into the defenseman's shin pad there. Doesn't ever make it to the net. Cade Hesse with this one, looking to sidestep a guy. Then gives it up to Anderson. Back where number 4, Max Moore takes over. Max Moore with the puck for Team South Dakota. He shoots one high and hard, and I think he scored. You got a 6'8" goaltender. When he's on his knees, there's always still room upstairs over the shoulder, and that's where these guys have learned to shoot. That was easy money. 18 shots, 4 goals for Team South Dakota. That's a 22% scoring rate for them, so they're doing a heck of a job, and they're sniping. We've got some punches going on down here behind the net as Carter Johnson took a couple to the face. And
he took it right to the chin. I don't know why. He just made a good defensive play on the guy, and he just wasn't too happy about it.
Carter Johnson doing a good job controlling himself, not getting into that battle with the guy. Took a couple of punches for the team. That's number 11 there. Jurgen Curry, or Jorgen Curry, however you say the J on that, from Sioux Falls. He's a forward.
6 seconds to go in the second period. Team South Dakota penalty. Number 11, Jorgen Curry. 2 minutes.
Chase Mann off to the races here, 6 seconds. And that's going to do it.
And a big shot just wide. Jordan Curry played Sioux Falls Power AAA last season. He's an 04 birth year.
We are not shaking hands, I guess, because we're going to play again, I would assume.
Yeah, so the rule, you have to abide by the South Dakota State guidelines for
COVID
CDC,
maybe. Yeah.
so they can't shake hands after
just
games.
wave to him, I guess.
Yeah.
It's an odd year.
Just
is it
salute
not,
them.
Just salute them. The old. No, I won't.
Here's
say
a good shot of nothing as he scans the ice. There you go. Back her up. Get a shot of these people coming through here.
Oh, there's Bridget.
There's Bridget. Want to do a live on-camera interview?
No.
Steve Mann, would you like an interview? Hey. All right.
Steve Mann, he just,
He's quite the Steve Mann.
we won't say what just happened there behind the camera, but holy smokes, some friendly parents. We've got a hand full of parents here. It looks like we've got over 250 people in the stands here today for this game.
No, it looks like 25.
If you're from the CDC, it's definitely 25. If you're from the Department of Hockey Statistics, there was closer to 300 here.
No, but I do see a lot of people wearing masks and
Where?
social distancing. So hats off to the people here in Sioux Falls for
Well, thank you for opening everything up and hosting us.
playing
It's
it by the rules. Yeah, absolutely.
terrific. South Dakota's been open all year. Just everything's been rocking and rolling. So we'll sign off, and hopefully our bandwidth is better this evening. Come join us at 5 o'clock is our next broadcast. Thank you. Bye-bye.